Good morning on this very cold Scottish frosty morning, hence the environmentally friendly fire to keep the hands cozy. But anyway, all unlisted videos done. You're happy to know. No more. No more in storage, no more for the future, no more for the planned, no more for the mind, no more for the self, the spirit, the soul, whatever it is you're looking for, no more for consciousness, no more for God. No more. Off to the hills. Yeah, a hibernate for the next 7 years. It's time to see nature. It's time to be in nature. It's time to stop trying to point or teach or whatever it is that this speaker has been doing for a few years now. It's not about what is taking place. It's about knowing that what is taking place is not really actually taking place. It's just a moment in time, a moment out of time, sorry. Neither a moment in time nor a moment out of time. So, I want to leave you with this. You know, we tend as human minds to try and be positive or negative. We don't try to be negative, or most don't try to be negative. But the positivity is a want, it's a desire. Positivity means to get more, to be more happier, to be more united, to be more free. Let's try and be positive. And in the positivity, the negativity appears because it has to be compared. How do we know what positivity is until negativity arises? You see, that's what the mind refuses to investigate anymore. What are these words based on? Each opposite must call in, each side, each opposing state must call in the other side at the same time. So how do we go about life, you see? How do we unite the human race? How do we be one? How do we be at peace? How do we stop this conspiring mind, stop this deceptive mind, stop this powerful mind, stop this controlling mind, stop this analytical mind, stop this measuring mind, stop this judging mind? We can't, you see. You're born into an educational system, or you're born into some sort of culture, some sort of conditioned way. It's an ongoing journey of samsara, you see. It's an ongoing journey of a circular journey of, we don't reach anything that when we're born, we don't reach an end or an ultimate desire. Even in the most profound enlightenment, you feel as if you are free. The whole world is free, everything is non-dual. But when you wake up from enlightenment, you find there's nothing free. But everything is free to be without taking life serious. The great Robert Adam speaks about what this experience was really about, that there's nothing really happening. It's an illusion. It's a mere dream. And to say it's a dream is a dream itself. To say it's a dream is a dream itself. To think you are dreaming or to know you are dreaming is also part of that dream. So we continue to move into so many dreams. So we have to get through this life, you see. That's what we're here for. We just have to get through it. How can we not take it serious? How can we turn away from the confrontations, turn away from the rules, the guidelines, the aspects of tier systems? How can we turn away from that, you see? Well, the way we try and turn away is say, right, let's be positive. Let's try and fit into that world. Or let's be negative. Let's fight against that world. And what I want to leave you with is Buddha, the centered state, you see? And even the speaker cannot remain centered. You cannot remain centered. Even Buddha, Christ, could not remain pure and centered. That's the complexities of this human mind. There's nothing within this illusion that can change it from being an illusion. Adams calls it Maya. Buddha calls it emptiness. There's nothing, there's a mirage within emptiness. The Vedantas they call it self. The self is the all-encompassing consciousness as one. But you, even in your enlightened state, you'll never discover what really is taking place, because it's far too complex for this human mind, this limited process that we have to live with, that we're not born with, but we adopt it through our parental, educational, word-based, identifiable system. And U.G. Krishnamurti eloquently, in his own way, tells you it's a systematic process. Life is a systematic process. We're against artificial intelligence, but we really behave as if we're artificially intelligent. Because intelligence is artificial. It is temporary. Wisdom is permanent. What is taking place beyond consciousness, beyond God, beyond Brahman, Atman, beyond all this spirit state, what emptiness even, is there is simply an essence of life. And if you discover the essence of life within, at least you've found something worthwhile. Because you will find peace within yourself, but that won't solve the problems of the world, of others' peace. And that's the mistake you can make when you discover this truth, this peace, this essence of life that is beyond all names, identities, forms, formlessness, and universal ideological, conceptual ways. If you discover that, then fine, but you'll never share it. You'll never project it. You'll never point at it. You know, we have so many great speakers. That's why this speaker is taking such a back step, because he's now feeling that the ego person has gone, but the ego self now remains. There's no escaping ego. You'll see it in Eckhart Tolle, you'll see it in Mooji, you'll see it in all human beings, even those that have crossed that borderline of into the beyondness. It's just a different quality of ego. It's a more simplistic quality of ego. And that's what Buddha is speaking about. Be centered. Remain most of the time centered. And you'll not be able to, because life will say, no, it's time for you to experience positivity. It's time for you to experience negativity. And that's what we do. And then we fight with each other, and we conspire against each other, and we argue against each other. But apart from the essence of life, this speaker has discovered nothing. Knows nothing. Absolutely nothing, and is so apologetic if it has been pointed towards something. The one moment that where everything takes place is that essence, that pure presence, that awareness of life that is ongoing, no beginning, no end. All the things that you want within your life as yourself and as a God or a Brahman or an Atman or a spirit or a soul or a saint or a devil are based on what you want, what you desire, what you learn, what you take from life, what you promote, and what you believe in, and then what you hope for. But the freedom is to know that it's just a dream. And the dream will never end, you see. You'll continue to dream in the next life, in the next life, in the next life, in the next life, but there's not a next life. It appears as if there's a beginning and end, the transcending of life. You are that in the hospital, when you're on a life support machine, up and down, up and down, up and down. Very frequently, very infrequently, you're on the flat line for that transcendence, that pure flat line that we call death is just a little bit of sleep before you take shape again, whatever it is you're going to take shape into. That's all one knows about myself. I know nothing about you or the world. I know nothing. This I knows nothing about the nature and the universe and the science and the religion and the atheism. It knows nothing about these things. It's just speculation. It's just assumption. It's just something that we have created and now we have to deal with. And that's what we do in our daily life on our own. We create things and then we deal with them. When we were the shaman, we created less. But now we are intelligent, conceptual, cosmopolitan, conceptual, ideological, needing, wanting, improvement, creating human beings. We have to create more, therefore we have to deal with more of what transpires from that more. Positivity is more, negativity is less. Both of these are ideas, both of these are concepts, both of these are ways of a systematic, ingrained, whether it's genetic, whether it's cultured, whether it's from some conspiring Illuminati, it matters not. I want to tell you, it's just okay. It's a dream for this one. It's not okay for you, it's not okay in the world. No one's saying that. It's not okay in what you see on the television screen and what you believe in and what you hope for and what comes with pandemics and vaccines and viruses. We just have to get through that, you see, by staying centered and let everything flow through you. Whoever you are, whatever you are, let everything flow through you. Let everything pass. It's in the passing you'll see images and visions and beautiful enlightened realizations and revelations. It's in the passing when the passing is pure. So we're all going to see it when this body passes for a moment and then something else. Anyway, I didn't want to go on too long, but that's about it. That's it. 7 years of hibernation now. 7 years of joy and bliss. And a year of, since lockdown, 2 years of, coming back to land, coming down and grounding and see the ego return and see it flourish and hoping that something can maintain a little bit of pureness, a little bit of awareness that remains within. But now, 7 years of walking the hills in this beautiful Scottish landscape. And hopefully I last that long, and hopefully that you all find your way through this incredible journey of mystical, magical, but sometimes suffering, depressive journey of life. But if you find one little thing, find your dignity, yourself, your kindness, your compassion, your love, and at least your body, at least the people around you that are close to you will experience that little bit of essence, that little bit of flavor, that little bit of love, that little bit of kindness that life offers us all. So this time, 100% gone. All gone, all videos, all private, all unlisted, all up for arms, and I'm going to take them all down very slowly in the next few months, and so that it's not so hard on this ego to just disappear completely again like I did the first time. I love you so much, and from the hot fire and the Scottish hills and the frozen lakes and the beautiful wildlife, life is okay for today. Who knows what tomorrow is going to bring? I don't know. That's the one word a real, true, spiritual, enlightened being will leave you with. What is it that you know? I know nothing. Absolute nothing. I know it until I am it. I am this nothing. And all of this is nothing with a little bit of flavor, a little bit of essence to reveal something from nothing. I love you. God bless you all. Happy Christmas, New Year, and happy life. And thank you all for the time you take to watch, comment, and I don't know, approve or disapprove. See you soon. Namaste. Om.